Alrighty, today we're going to be talking about the highly anticipated film Venom Let There Be Carnage. Venom Let There Be Carnage, we follow Eddie Brock, who attempts to reignite his career by interviewing serial killer Cletus Cassidy, who becomes the host of the symbiote Carnage and escapes from prison after a failed execution. Really excited because I am a huge fan of Andy Serkis. I haven't seen his other two films that he has directed. I believe it's Breathe with Andrew Garfield and Mowgli, the Jungle Book reimagining. And so I was really excited to see this film. I was a little upset that we didn't get to see Ruben Fleischer come back to direct this film. But Andy Serkis is a talent that is a force to be reckoned, and I like a lot what he did with this film. I had a lot of fun with this film. I didn't love it, but I had a lot more fun with this film than I did with the first one that came back in 2018. The reason why I didn't love that film was because there was a lot of setup to Eddie and Venom. It took forever to get them connected, and so that basically dragged on for a long while, and we had a lot of issues with the villain played by Riz Ahmed and the symbiote Riot. There wasn't a lot there, but the one thing that did come out of that film was a dynamic between Venom and Eddie Brock. The dynamic between these two carries on into this film, and we see a lot of that in this film. There's basically a lot of Eddie versus Venom in this film. They're trying to have this odd couple design to them where they're trying to see who's going to be taking over the body of the host, and there's a lot of fun to be had with that premise in this film. There's a lot of things that I really enjoyed about the film, especially when it came down to Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy, and the way that the way that they designed Carnage in this film is really top notch. I really like those two aspects of the film. The thing that had me going taken back of the film is the fact that it is a 90-minute runtime, which is, if you take out the credits for the first film and the post-credit scene, they're both about the same runtime. This film is probably a little bit shorter if you take out the credits and the post-credit scene. But what to enjoy in this film. There is a really great odd couple thing that goes on between Eddie and Venom in this film, which I really dug. There are some issues that I had with the film, not so much with the story, but the way that the film was kind of executed. I do think that there are some things in this film that are missing, and a lot of things that you could have added a little bit more here and there. But overall, I had a really good time with this film. The ending of the film has a lot of action. The one thing that I wish could have been dragged out a little bit more is the runtime could have added about 15 minutes more, because you don't get to see a lot of Carnage versus Venom in this film. You basically just see Venom, you just basically see Cletus Cassidy with Carnage causing a lot of carnage on the streets while he's on the run, trying to find his girlfriend, played by the wonderful Noemi Harris. Michelle Williams definitely doesn't have a lot of screen time, but I thought she was a little bit better in this film. There wasn't a lot of awkward moments in this film. She knew exactly what she needed to do, what the character needed in order for her to bring out the best performance out of her. And I think she looked a little bit better in this film than she did in the first one. I had a lot of fun with this film. The action sequence at the end when you get to see Venom versus Carnage is really amazing. It had me at the edge of my seat. There are some suspenseful moments in this film. There are some things to be taken away from this film. But I really enjoyed this film. I had a lot of fun with this film. And I can't wait to talk about the post-credit scene, which I'm probably going to be doing a spoiler review coming out this Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and watch Venom Let There Be Carnage one more time today, hopefully. So I'm going to be able to talk about this film in depth, about the things that I liked, a whole lot more on that. But overall, I had a lot of fun with this film. Is it the best film of the year? Probably not, but I had a lot of fun with this film. There are some issues with the film that a lot of people probably won't like. If you enjoyed the first one for what it was, the relationship between Venom and Eddie Brock, you're going to enjoy this film for what this film is. You're going to enjoy the campiness of the film. You're going to be enjoying the heartache of the film. There are some sweet moments in this film. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and give Venom Let There Be Carnage an 8 out of 10. I had a lot of fun with this film. There are some things to be taken away from this film. There are some things that I could have wished we got a little bit more of. But overall, the action sequences at the end is really top notch. It really does make up for the lack of Venom versus Carnage throughout the whole film. But overall, if you guys enjoyed this film, go ahead and check this film out. It's really worth it just for the post-credit scene alone, which I had a huge smile on my face, and I can't wait to talk about that in my spoiler review. So overall, what did you guys think about this film? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Were you a fan of the first film? Did you enjoy this film a lot more? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you think of it. And if you like this review, go ahead and click that like and subscribe. We're going to be having one hell of a month. We got a lot of films coming out, from Many Saints of Newark to Halloween Kills to Dune to No Time to Die. We're going to be having a lot of reviews on the channel. I'm also going to be starting up my very first Halloween special. I'm going to be reviewing as many horror films as I can this month. Some of the films that I have already seen, some of that I have never seen before, so stick around for those. And until next time, this is Josie Reviews.